welcome to RC Air Training Command. We're here today with the Eflite Zero, little 25-inch wingspan. What is it, about 9 ounces, maybe in between 9 and 10. There's some things I did to it to kind of doctor it up a bit. Hang out for the debriefing at the end of the flight video, and you can check that out. We're gonna fly this thing. All right. And I'm really impressed with how this little thing flies. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect when I got it. And it's a little 2-cell power system. The recommended battery is a 430 milliamp hour 2-cell battery. And I got a 500 milliamp 2-cell battery. Fit in there perfectly without any cutting. And I like that because I don't want to have to mess. I know a lot of guys are flying with a heavier pack in here, but this is EPS foam, so it's not quite as durable as the EPO or Z foam that we're used to. It is 4-channel control, and it's quite peppy. And it'll do all the warbird maneuvers that you know and love very well. There's actually a bit of a breeze today, and it's handling it, you know, it really is. This exhibits the same kind of character as Mike's bigger Zero does, just in a smaller version. Really neat. Couldn't wait to bring this one to you. I mean, you can hardly hear it cut through the air. It's so slippery. That was hands off.
It's like a wee fish up there, isn't it?
It really does. That was what they call here in Indiana a big old loop.
It's so stinking fast. It's so fast.
It is, isn't it? Ridiculous. And this is stock. I mean, crazy.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Fake out the cameraman. Do it again.
I mean, it's crazy. I got the high rates on her now. Let's do the limbo. Maybe not.
Still, hang on to her. Hang on to her. All you do is knock the canopy off. You're doing fine.
Dude, that is crazy.
Got that on film.
I was like, you know what? I will hit that stupid pole. I think I'll land it.
Yeah, I think you should. This was amazing. There we go. Hit a pole. So what? Go back and recover. Now let's take a look and see what happened. Now this was the pilot is still laying in the parking lot.
Oh,
like,
my goodness.
no
it was
damage.
flying with the just a little bit out of the wing saddle there.
Wow.
Sweet. Let's get
There's no
dude.
marks on it, is there?
Just a little one right there on the...
Oh, that's where it hit. Just
Yeah.
on the wingtip. Check that out. A little bit of
Crazy, dude.
little bit of paint. Now we gotta go onto an air search rescue and fish the pilot out of the parking lot or wherever he landed. Oh, there he is. He's stuck on top of the telephone pole. Check it out. Here's your canopy. Hanging right there on top.
You're kidding me. No.
Yes, I am, actually. It fell down somewhere around here.
Yeah, it would be like close and step on him.
Doko desu ka? Canopy doko desu ka?
That was nuts. So
that was crazy.
it should be out here.
He's gone. Oh, really? He ejected out. There he is. There he is. He's right there. Iki Sokawawa, come on out. There he is.
Dude, let's go.
Let's do it again. I'm flying this one. Right there. We're back in the air. He wants to hit that pole one more time. He's going to chase the big airplane. There he is, chasing the big airplane. There he goes. He's chasing him. Nope. Didn't shoot him down, so he's coming back. Now he's going to go back to the limbo.
Scene of the crime.
Scene of the crime. There it is. Look at that.
Let's see if I can hit it again.
All right, yeah. Let's see what kind of damage this can actually take. Beautiful silhouette in this beautiful sky. Going back under the wire.
Oh shoot, there's that one too.
Yes. You've got two wires there and two poles and a magnetic tree.
This stuff is nuts here.
It's flying like this. Wow, that's quick. It's like a big fish just darting all around.
This is a great little flyer, and you know what? When you don't have all the space in the world, this thing can
Accommodate it.
really almost. It's a nice size, right there in between the micro and a regular park flyer. This is something that you can fly slow in a smallish area. You know, I can fly in a pattern like we do in our champ videos, or I can, as you can tell, ring it out and really pick up the speed and do a lot of crazy maneuvering. Also, it comes with pilot ejection, which I thought was really cool. You know, with the $150 Buy and Fly Basic, when the guy approaches a telephone pole, or what we call airplane magnets, the pilot will eject, saving him to fight and fly another day. Well, I thought that was the bee's knees.
Well, what cracked me up was when, I don't know if you heard it in the video or not, but he was laying there in his canopy and he said, "I can't feel my legs."
He can't feel his legs because there are none.
Yeah, we said, "You're plastic, little buddy. You're just a torso. Get back up there and fly some more." Resilient little half man.
Try to land this baby at our feet. That was crazy.
It was awesome. Look at this little guy coming right in.
Man.
Like it.
Eflite, 25-inch wingspan, brushless power, 0.
Telephone pole resistant.
That was nuts, and I lucked out. I don't have any repairs to make. Very cool. Yeah, stick around. I'll get into those technical aspects here because I did shoot some video as I was building it. Pilots, thanks for sticking around for the debriefing of the Eflite 0. What I did out of the box, a couple things I noticed were these control plates for the aileron. I wasn't completely comfortable relying on them from the factory. So I went ahead and just C8 around those plates. It's a torsion rod that's driven by one servo there in the middle, which I'm going to address actually the other end of this linkage here in a minute. Yep, C8 both of those. And then the elevator itself has a U-shaped control rod connector for both halves with plates on each side. These need tightened down. When I started to trim the aircraft, I noticed only one side of my elevator was moving. So I went ahead and tightened them up a little bit, and everything's moving at the same rate and in the same position. I don't know if you can see, there is a bit of down trim in the elevator. That's okay. It still flies level when I get off the power. I'm flying with a 500 milliamp Sky Lipo battery rather than the 430 milliamp recommended Eflite battery. Anyhow, so also another thing to keep a lookout for is I have had to glue the motor mount assembly a couple times. It's just it's just EPS foam, so you keep an eye on it. That's another great reason for just keeping this thing stock as you can. Keep it light, because you make this EPS plane heavy, and you're going to be doing a lot of repairs on it and making it heavy. So I'm going to take the wing off and show you what I believe is the biggest issue to address with this aircraft. This threaded piece of metal torsion rod sticks up on mine somewhere between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch on both of them. So I simply cut them off with a Dremel tool and alleviated the catching up. When I had the wing off of the aircraft, no trouble moving the ailerons. When I had the wing on the aircraft, I was catching somewhere here on the receiver. But when you bind it, when you jump those pins, I beat myself over the head trying to do it after I already had the battery plugged in. Then I would jump it. Well, it didn't work, of course, until I had it jumped when I powered up the Eflite battery. So it has to be done simultaneously. So keep in mind, treat this receiver like you would any other Park Flyer receiver where the bind plug is already in. Well, instead of a bind plug on this aircraft, the short is already made. Instead of the bind plug already in, the short is already made. That connection is already made. So then when you power up the flight pack, your LED will blink, which tells you you're ready to go ahead and turn on the transmitter in the bind mode, and you're good to go. So yeah, just a little help there. And do yourself a favor and make sure these little wires here for the ESC and everything are up and away, rather than pinched in the saddle. As always, we're glad to have you at RC Air Training Command. Subscribe so you can stay tuned. You can chat us up on Facebook, and I'm on RC groups as RyRams. The yellow T6 is the avatar. I got it everywhere. Anyway, there's always new projects in the queue. We're excited to be getting some neat little cameras and stuff for Christmas, and soliciting some sponsors. So hopefully it'll be a good year. It's only been 3 months, and I think we're going pretty good. So you guys, I really thank you a lot. Spread the word for us. We appreciate it, and we'd love to keep bringing you these. And we're fools. We'll fly all winter. So whenever there's a break in the weather, we'll be out there. There's never a lack for anything to do. Guys, thanks so much. Have a good Christmas. Happy holidays. Stick around, guys. We're stoked.